Hello, Hardin County Schools families. This is Terry Morgan, Superintendent of Hardin County Schools. First, let me say thank you. Thank you to you and to your families and to our amazing students. I appreciate your patience and understanding during this very different time. I want to let you know that your students have done an incredible job of following the procedures that our schools have worked so hard to put in place. We spent a lot of time this summer making sure that your students came back to a safe environment. And I can tell you each and every day it's been amazing to see that happen. So we continue to ask for your diligence and hard work, but we know we are on the right path. I want to take this time to let you know, number one, our goal is to offer in-person instruction every day this school year. Our goal is to get back to 5 days a week from 8 to 3:30 if you're in high school and the different times. That is our goal. However, we also understand that there are times that we may have to consider going to NTI. The first thing I want to let you know about NTI is that even if we become what's considered a red district, which means we have more than 25 cases per 100,000 people, that we would be considered a red district. However, we will be looking at many different parts of what makes up that 25 per 100,000. Where are the cases actually happening? Are they happening in the school? Are they happening in the communities, in the nursing homes? We will be taking all of that into considerations before making a decision. So first, I want you to understand, please do not take it as an automatic that when we become a red district, and I'm sure at some point we will be, that does not automatically mean that we will go with NTI. Also, please understand that each district will be handling this different. Each superintendent knows their community better than they know the district across the state. So as a community, we will look at this. We will work with our local health officials and we will act accordingly. First, I want to let you know about the two types of NTI. One is NTI Emergency. The second is NTI Announced. NTI Emergency is when it's a snow day. We didn't plan for it. We didn't see it coming. The past 2 years, we have had to cancel school as early as November the 12th. So we want to be prepared for that, and we have let our students know that we want to be prepared for that. The second type is what we're calling NTI Announced. And this is when we know that the health of our communities and of our schools needs to be delayed. We need to go to non-traditional instruction and not have students at our schools. So at that time, we would announce it 2 days in advance. This would give us enough time to make sure all of our students have devices, they have the Wi-Fi connection, and that we are prepared to provide them online instruction. One thing that we know from the NTI for March is that we had parents saying we need more consistency, we need more information. So please know we listened to what your survey comments were, and when we go to NTI Announced, we are going to have a more consistent day for all of our students. So for example, at the high schools, they will be connecting online with their teachers at approximately 8:45 each day, and they will progress throughout their day. They will go to first period, second, all the way through fifth period. Please understand this does not mean they're going to be on a computer that entire time. They will not be looking at their teacher that entire time, but this will provide the opportunity for that teacher to do a lesson, to answer questions, do small group, assign students to small group activities, and then they will either remain online maybe with the small group or they will have independent work to do. Furthermore, for our students who do not have Wi-Fi connections, we want to let you know that we have worked very diligently to make sure everyone has access. But if that is still not possible for you and your family, we have worked with our students to teach them how to upload and download assignments. We have worked with our teachers to let them know what type of assignments are easily uploaded and downloaded for our students. So if you do not have reliable access, what we're going to ask you to do is to go to a Wi-Fi connection. All of our schools have an outside Wi-Fi connection with the exception of East Hardin, Lincoln Trail, and North Park. North Park families will be able to go over to North Hardin High School, but East Hardin and Lincoln Trail, we're going to ask you to more than likely pull in to Central Hardin High School, use their Wi-Fi hotspot. When you go into the parking lot, your student will take the device with them. They will hook up to the Wi-Fi. They will download the assignments, and then they will upload any work that they have completed. The only time you need to come through is about once a week. We don't want you to having to come to the parking lot each day, nor do we want you having to stay the entire time. So again, these Wi-Fi hotspots are available. Your students know how to upload or download, or you can look for videos on the Hardin County Schools website, and you can access those through your phone. That's really important for you to know. The other thing we want you to know is that our teachers are going to have set office hours this year. They will start instruction, but in the evening, Monday through Thursday, they will have 1 hour in the evenings that they will respond to emails, or you can request to talk with them through a phone call or through a Google Meet or Zoom or something like that. Just really work with your child's teacher if you're needing that assistance of what does this mean? Is my child keeping up with all their assignments? Or maybe your student is the one who wants to ask questions, and we will have that available. And again, that will be 1 hour in the evening, Monday through Thursday. The next thing I want you to know is how are we going to decide if and when we go with NTI? First off, we're going to look at the number of cases in each of our schools. There is a possibility that one school may be out of session while the other schools remain in session. That decision would be made on the number of cases affecting that single school. However, if it's a community spread and we see that it's equally affecting all of our schools, then we would cancel as an entire district. The other things we will look at is how many of our teachers or bus drivers do we have out? Is it affecting our staff and our ability to deliver the quality instruction and transportation for our students? The next thing we will look for is the community spread. What is happening outside of our school? Is it affecting our homes, our families, grandparents, and all of that? As you know, right now in Hardin County, our numbers have been continuing to climb. We ask for your assistance with this. I know your goal is the same as ours. In-person instruction 5 days a week. You can certainly, and I know how much you care about your students in this community, you can help out with that by following all the guidelines. Also, of course, we will be looking at the numbers of nursing homes. We'll be looking at the numbers in the jail. We will be looking at the numbers at our hospitals, the number of hospitalizations. And most importantly, we'll be working with our local health officials, Lincoln Trail Health Department specifically. What are their recommendations? What are they seeing in the community? So all of those items will be taken into consideration when making the decision to change to NTI. We know that after each of these holidays, after fall break, after Thanksgiving and Christmas, that we may have an increase in cases. We're hoping that you and your family will stay safe throughout the holidays so that we are safe as a community, we are keeping our students safe, our staff, and you and your family safe. So we just ask for your continued patience and diligence in following all of the guidelines set forth that will keep us safe, open our economies, and open our schools 100%, because that's what we're looking to do here in Hardin County. We know that the face-to-face instruction that we provide our students is the best form of education, and that is certainly our goal. So I thank you on behalf of Hardin County Schools for all of your hard work and diligence and coming together as a community to make us as successful as possible up to this point. Quite honestly, I think a lot of people thought we would never make it 6 weeks, and we are well on our way to making it another 6 weeks very successfully. So please continue to be diligent, and we look forward to that 100% in-person instruction.